Hey guys, what's going on? More of It's JK here, and I did consider changing this channel name, but I will need a lot of likes for that, guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching so far. Leave a like and subscribe. There will be bits of this video where I don't talk because I have 36 minutes to edit in not a lot of time at all. I have about 20 minutes, so 16 minutes of this video will not be edited. And that will mainly be, it might be the boring parts, like the boring middle section, which is 10 minutes, and that could save me a lot of time. But yeah, right now, guys, we're just looking at upgrades we can make right now, just going through and just seeing what we can do. Wait, actually, hold on. Alright then, guys, I'm back, and as you can see, we're at 2 times speed. I did not just change it to 4 times speed, by the way. Well, I just changed it to 4 times speed for me, but for you, it's been 2 times speed the whole time. But yeah, we basically, in this episode, we just make some upgrades, basically, and we take a look at some of our components. They're quite worn, but you don't take grid penalties for these ones. You only take grid penalties for gearboxes. So we have 3 of these for the season, and each of them decreases the amount of percentage we've used. But yeah, and now we go and look on the driver market, and, I then see that I can watch drivers. So I just watched Sebastian Vettel, Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, Alex Albon, and I don't think I favorited anymore. But if Pierre Gasly did come on the market, I would do that. And this is the default car livery, so I wanted to change it, and I love red and black, the bond of red and black, so we decided to go with that. And also, guys, we then decide to go and add our sponsors to our car. We don't add one in every place. We just add all of them in a different place. But yeah, so far, guys, we are 9th in the standings for driver standings, because we have about, I want to say about 9-10 points so far. Yeah, we have 9 points, and we are 6th in the drivers constructors, which isn't a lot of money. It isn't a lot of money at all, but it is a decent amount. And our rival is Pierre Gasly, not doing well at that AlphaTauri, and I don't know why. But yeah, we now go into our race weekend at Austria, and I love the Austria track. It's actually pretty decent. But yeah, I'm going to have to tell you a bit of a funny story, but a bit of a sad story as well. So I wanted to first practice on the hard tyres, and I went 3rd fastest with everyone on the mediums. I completely forgot that people don't try, and they're going to be on the soft tyres, and they're quicker cars. So I decided to try and be cocky and go out on mediums in qualifying. And this is basically shocking, because it did awfully. But yeah, not great. It's just not great, guys. Not great at all. But yeah, qualifying. Here we go. By the way, guys, I am debating switching it up to 50% AI in this weekend's episode, which I will be recording this weekend, but I don't know when it'll be uploaded. But yeah, I am thinking about switching it up to 50% AI. I'll just keep moving it up by 10% every race if it's too easy, until it becomes a good level. Whether that be 110% AI is when I start not doing well. Like, I will turn it up to max to make it hard as possible, because this is like, I'm going to say it's easy, but it's easy to move up positions at the start and then hold on to them. But as you can see, guys, we've gone out on our set of medium tyres, and here we go for one-shot quali. And guys, it is a funny story, because I did slow down a little bit during this qualifying, because I didn't want to start first again, and it fucking cost me a lot. And you'll see by the end of the race result, and by the title, how better it could have been if I'd started further up. But yeah, so far we're doing really, really decently. Gone a bit wider on that corner, but no worries. Valtteri Bottas is basically right behind me. Still, we're kind of pulling away a little bit. We are pulling away a lot. And I could see this at the time, and I was like, oh, not again, not another P1. But yeah, we go wide on that corner. Really wide. And so Valtteri Bottas should overtake us here, because he had a better run. But no, sticking ahead of him. And at this point, I was like, oh my god. But luckily, we went wide on that corner. Not deliberately, but we went wide with a snap of understeer. And now Valtteri Bottas is pulling away. And at this point, I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then I was like, no, 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 no. Because I went off, and that could have been P22 for me. So yeah, I join back here, and I lose a lot of time when I rejoin, basically, because I went a bit too slow after flashbacking. But yeah, look how far we're dropping down. I just can't catch back up to Valtteri. And I've gone wide on that corner as well. P13. Oh dear. P30, P15. P15. Oh, we got on the ground. P16. P16, my worst qualifying so far. My worst qualifying so far. Are you kidding me? My worst qualifying so far, man. Heartbroken. Well, settle for a boring race, guys, because we're going to gain like 6 positions off the start and then fight Lando Norris for the rest of the race. Because that seems to be what happens. I'm going to get a fastest lap and I'm going to end up with 2 points. Brilliant, mate. That'll jump me a lot up in the standings, won't it? But yeah, we have an interview to do with this duck, so I'm going to skip this bit.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Are you happy with where you'll be on the grid tomorrow? You didn't spend much time practicing. Are you saving your car for the main event? Great. Well, that's everything.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Perez, Sebastian Vettel and Leclerc, Ricciardo, Sainz, Norris and Lance Stroll, Bottas. They've taken a grid penalty. Ocon, Kimi Raikkonen and Giovinazzi, Magnussen, the owner driver, Daniel Kvyat and Pierre Gasly, Latifi, Russell, Grosjean and Mick Schumacher.
Okay then, so that is the grid, and here we go with our race strategy. And we're starting on softs. I qualified on mediums. I have to start... Oh my god. I've done that for nothing. You're kidding me. Really, really disappointed in myself there. But yeah, we do give ourselves extra fuel in this race, but for me, this race was really, really weird because I kept being on low fuel. Jeff kept telling me I was on low fuel, so I was trying to manage fuel. Even though that's the AI's job, I was trying to manage fuel. Like, I don't know, man. It was just a really, really weird race in general. But yeah, I did have a couple of notes that I've made throughout the day, just while I've been, in lessons and, just thinking about stuff. And I normally make notes and stuff like that, just reminders and stuff. I don't remember where it would be. It's not this side. It's this side, but yeah, as you can see, we've set up with mediums to softs. Alright then, guys. Lights out and away we go. Oh, and it's a poor start. Wow. It's a really poor start for myself, and Kvyat has got the jump on me. But we're going down the inside. And it's a big dive bomb from P17 to P10. And we're fighting Lando Norris now on the medium compound of tyres. We are pitting on lap 12, by the way, guys. We're going to have 6 laps on the soft to hopefully set some sort of good laps and try catch up with cars and love. And it's another dive bomb. What? I've dive bombed on the inside. I'm on the inside of Sebastian Vettel. Bit of touch, bit of argy-bargy with the German 4-time world champion. But we're through. It's only a warning and we're through. I was expecting them to ask me to let him back through. But no, we are into P5 in a lap. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? P5 in 1 lap. Now that is just mental. Wow. Are you taking the absolute Michael, man? Honestly. How? How? Honestly. Oh, my God. But we've got to watch out because Seb is still behind us. He has DRS. He's got... Well, no, he doesn't have DRS yet. But he will have DRS. He'll have the better compound of tyres in a quicker car with a better driver. It's AI as well, so he won't make that many mistakes or any mistakes. So it doesn't look good for me. It really does not look good for me. And, yeah. But yeah, we're still going to keep going in this race. We're going to keep fighting to the end. Even if Seb gets us, we still can fight for P6. And, you know, we can keep ourselves in P6 like that. P6 is brilliant. But yeah, you know, I'm actually really closing up to the back of Sergio Perez now. We're closing up quicker than I expected. We're actually closing up to a racing point car, like Jesus. And guys, if you're wondering why I wanted Perez and Albon, not because they're decent drivers, but because they might not have a seat for next year, and I feel bad for them. So if they sign for the team, they sign for the team. Seb, because he's my favourite driver. Lando, because, you know, it's bloody Lando Norris, the legend. And also the guy we've been fighting pretty much half the season. But yeah, we've ran wide there. We've fallen off the back of Perez a little bit now. And Sebastian Vettel is all over the back of us. Unfortunate. But 2 green sectors could be a personal best lap time. It should be. Because, you know, we've had a chance to warm the tyres in now. But yeah, basically this race was really weird. Because I was just managing my components. And as you can see now, Seb's going down the inside, that's it. But DRS is now enabled, but we don't have it till next lap. And late under brakes, we have got Sebastian Vettel back. I kind of expected that move, but yeah. Throughout the race, we were just managing our components, and I don't know why. Maybe because they're a bit old, but they were really warm throughout the whole race. And I was also managing fuel. And I sometimes feel like I should just shut up. I should just not listen to Jeff. I should just listen to the car, just ignore Jeff, and just drive for fun. Because I was conserving stuff, I was falling off the back of cars, I was getting caught up by cars due to the fact, well, especially towards the end, because I was trying to conserve fuel, even though the AI would have done that for me. But when you push hard, the AI sometimes just gives you too much fuel than you should be getting. But yeah, now on to lap 3, as you can see. And we're coming up to the back of Sergio Perez, we're now a second ahead of Sebastian Vettel. And it's a purple middle sector. You can tell now that these medium tyres are really getting in their groove, because that is a purple middle sector. And yeah, that is really, really decent. But unfortunately, I think we set another red sector. I'm not sure though. I don't think we set a personal best. No, we do actually set a personal best by 4 tenths. But yeah, that purple sector just shows that those medium tyres are now up to stat. So now we should be able to close in on Sergio Perez, and we are now closing up with him with DRS activated. Here we go. Are we going to go for a move? Not quite, but we are going. Oh, but we're past. We're past. We rammed Sergio Perez up his. Okay, I shouldn't finish that. But we've rammed Sergio Perez. We've got away with it with just a bit of minor front wing damage. Let's go. That is sick. And now we're trying to go past Alexander Albon, and as you can see, the clip has sped up, which means that nothing really happens from now on. And as soon as Alex Albon gets outside of DRS range, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm just going to skip to the next interesting part of the race. But yeah, as you can see, Alexander Albon, we've gone wide, and that is Albon gone. But yeah, guys, I know you've missed a bit, and I know I haven't been talking, but yeah, we got past, well, Sergio Perez tried to have a go at us. We went on the inside of him and got him, and now we out-drag Ferrari, which is pretty cool. Alright then guys, so now on to lap 10 of the Grand Prix, and as you can see, everybody is coming into the pits. And including the race leader at the time, Alex Albon, and everyone's gone onto the medium compound of tyres. We get a warning for corner cutting, but we come out and we're 4.5 seconds ahead of the race leader, well, net race leader, Lewis Hamilton. And you know what? I will actually take that because that is really, really decent. So we're going to have a tough job on our hands to try and, you know, not let Hamilton, you know, catch me up, overtake me, lose me time. I just need to be putting in the lap times. I need to properly push now because I'm coming in, not the lap that we're about to finish. I'm coming in at the end of the next lap. But yeah, we asked for tyre status and I messed up a little bit, so we go back in time. But after I heard the tyre status, I just decided to flash back, but because I went a bit slow. But yeah, even after I went slow, I would still be just a little bit behind. But yeah, we go a bit wide into that corner. Now Hamilton's only 3 seconds behind on fresh medium compound of tyres. But when we get those softs on, guys, I'm actually going to be really excited because I can't wait to get the soft compound of tyre onto my car. It's going to be so much fun. But yeah, here we go now. We're coming towards the halfway point of this lap. And therefore, that means that soon we will be pitting for those juicy, soft compound of tyres. And with those, we could set a fastest lap. And as you can see, I boxed this lap. And we haven't used as many flashbacks. We are about to use one because I thought the AI would take control there. And we do lose a lot of time, but I decided to flashback. But we haven't used as many flashbacks. Like, we used a couple of flashbacks when Vettel tapped us. Like, we used one or two at the start, and we used one there. But one's that one my fault. Maybe just 3, actually. That one there was my fault, even though I expected the AI to do it. But yeah, pit stop. How good is it? It's a 3 seconds, and that's not good. But Albon, who was ahead of me, has retired, and we've come out in P3. We're on the podium. But we go a bit wide, but, you know, leave it. But, oh my days. And we're already a second ahead of Perez and Bottas. Jesus. Right then, guys, so on to lap 14, sorry. It's a green first sector, and when we resume right now, it is a purple middle sector as well. So could we be on for our fastest lap here at the Austrian Grand Prix? Is he going to do it? Fastest lap of the Grand Prix for JK. He's done it! Fastest lap. Oh my days, what a race this has been. Fastest lap, podium position. We are pulling away from Bottas and Perez. We're even catching up to the race leaders now. We won't get there, but we've caught up a considerable amount to the race leaders. And that has made me really happy. But at this point, Jeff was just bickering on my ears. Your fuel's low. Your parts are overheating. You need to cool them down. We're going to have a loss in power for the next 5 seconds because the engine components are overworn. Like, shut up, mate. Let me fucking drive and you deal with that shit. I don't want to hear about it. I don't know what it means. Yeah, you can tell I don't play F1 games. I don't even know what Jeff does. Jeff just tells you random stuff. Like, maybe 5% of the time is it useful. Like, he's told me maybe one good thing in the last few races. He just normally tells me, the car behind you is 2.3 seconds behind you. And do you think I haven't been looking at the car that's been right behind me trying to chase me down? No? Really? Like, Jesus Christ, honestly, Jeff, mate, get your life sorted out, son. But, you know, we haven't done too bad. We've done a stellar job, in my opinion. We've done a really good job. But yeah, I will see you guys last lap. So then, guys, coming on to the final lap now, and as you can see, Valtteri Bottas has closed up, and as you would have seen, I started to take it slow, because Jeff told me to slow down, because of my car, my worn components, and my fuel mixture being really, really low. I don't care. You deal with it, mate. I don't know what to do. You're in control of that stuff. I am not anymore. It's the AI that does that stuff, not me. But we go wide into the corner at this point. I was like, Valtteri, please let me have my podium. Could this be it? Could this be the first podium of the series, guys? For Velocity F1, could this be the first podium? Like, we got pretty lucky with those dive bombs. We got lucky with the Albon retirement. But even if I'd have got like a P8, I would have been happy. But no sign of Lando Norris so far, unless he starts corner cutting and overtakes everyone and then starts on the back of me. I don't think we're going to have a fight with Lando for a position today. We're just going to fight a silver arrow for a podium, you know. Just nothing out the ordinary there. But as you can see, Max Verstappen's won the race. Lewis Hamilton P2. And we are coming round the final corner now for my first podium in F1 2020 career mode. And you can see how ecstatic I am. Oh my god. I can't believe I've done this. Driver of the day as well. But I'll let you guys enjoy the celebrations.
Fantastic team effort to secure victory here in the Styrian Alps. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Alright then, guys, so after that podium, we should be on for some pretty decent points now. We could even be, we were P9 I think in the championship, Drivers' Championship before. And 16 points, we got a podium and a fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We actually made that strategy work. I think the dive bombs helped because I think our car's really good on the corners, our car's really good in the brakes when I use them correctly. It's just on the straights, but in this race, we had the straight line speed. Like, when we were catching up to Paris, like, we were ramming. We rammed him because he was that slow compared to us. But yeah, I am now 8th in the Drivers' Championship, and we are now 5th in the Drivers' Championship, ahead of McLaren. Lando Norris is crying. It's broken. It's broken. Yeah, Lando, sorry, mate. No chance, fam. No chance, fam, I'm a ding-dong. Why am I saying that for? But yeah, guys, we're going back into the menus now, so I'll see you there.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing. It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it? Great. Well, that's everything.
Okay then guys, so back to the 2 times speed stuff. We're just going to fill up our activity slots with some events that we can do. I know I could have added this bit into the next episode and just gone straight into the race and save some time to do other stuff. But I've decided not to, and it's time to maybe make a couple more upgrades. We've got 1,000 R&D points. We've got quite a bit of money. We got almost $5 million in the bank, and we have some worn tire components. So there was basically a warning, and it was like, you have worn tire components, and then there was these green ones, and then there were the yellow ones. I didn't actually know they were yellow and green up until now, but I think I replaced all of the yellow ones. Because they looked bad in percentage anyway, but I think this is something that you have to do every season once your components get a bit worn. But this was our 4th race, and there's a total of 10 races. And we also have an invitational event, and I was like, maybe I just stop playing here and I do that next episode, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to go give it a crack. And guys, it is a time attack, and in a very old car, you have to complete 3 laps in 2.5 minutes. So let's see how we do. Like, this car was really bad handling. Like, you think that your My Team car is bad handling at Australia? It's nothing when you try out one of these. It's horrible, guys. Like, if you ever have a chance to do this, like, yeah, I would agree. It boosts your acclaim so much. And it's also a good chance to get to drive one of the older cars in the newer graphics. But is it really worth it though? Like, it's definitely worth it, but like, it is quite fun as well. Like, I don't know what the car this is, but you F1 nerds and like really good F1 know-it-alls will know what this car is, because you would have played the game and you would know what car it is, but I don't personally. So if you can help me with that, please do. And also thank you to Manuel Velasquez, the player, who is an absolute channel legend recently, guys. He has been commenting on most of my videos. He's been giving them a like. Not necessarily a like, but he's been, you know, just showing his support on all my videos, and I've been looking at his as well and giving him some support, so go over there and check him out. He's a bloody legend, so thank you so much for the comments, my friend. And yeah, basically that was it. We did it. We had 30 seconds left, I think, and we passed it, and therefore we got a lot of acclaim. And I think we've got a driver pass as well, but I don't really care. I don't care about a driver pass, like, unless it's the Sebastian Vettel Egyptian dance. I'm not gonna really care that much, to be honest. But yeah, who is your favourite F1 driver, guys? I'd love to know. But yeah, as you can see, guys, we are about to go into them. I don't actually know if we changed the components on camera, but I definitely think we do change them. And we definitely did, but I didn't get any penalties. So if it's not in this video, guys, then I definitely have, and I can show you that next episode before we get into qualifying. But yeah, guys, I'd like to say thank you for watching this video. It's been great having you here today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. And I think we do go do it now, because look, I'm skipping to the British Grand Prix, and then I decide, you know what, it's time to upgrade the car. Oh wait, actually no, we do R&D first, don't we? Yeah, we do R&D. But yeah, as you can see, still just trying to figure out what this stuff is. Come on, Jake, figure it out. Figure it out, son. Figure it out. See, look, I'm like, wait, what's this? And you can apply new components. And we have 3 of those that we can use throughout the season. We're almost halfway there, and we've only used 1. We don't need to upgrade that one. We've only upgraded the ones that are yellow, guys, and we will upgrade the other ones soon. And if you want to upgrade the gearbox, you do take a penalty, so I'm not doing that, because that's not even bad. But yeah. Now we look at the R&D, guys, and we decide, you know what, it's time to make a decent-sized upgrade, because, look, this one will give us a little bit of a upgrade, but when we go on to powertrain, there is one that gives us a huge upgrade, and it's that one, the 1000 one. That gives us a huge upgrade. It makes us better than the Haas car, so I decide, you know what, we'll do it. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave a comment to suggest who I should sign out of this guys on that driver list, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time for the British Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix.